The city of Greensboro wants you to imagine a day without water. You might think of the big things like drinking, showering, washing your hands, but there's so much more. Steve Drew is the director of Greensboro Water Resources. And before we get to these pipes, I want to ask you, what are some of the other things that people might not think of?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so important to have our pipes at full functioning, especially for firefighting. It's so important for life safety.
Right, and then some of the other things that people might not think of when it comes to, our daily uses.
Yeah, well, one of the things that I automatically go to when I'm thinking about health and sanitation is being able to flush the toilet. Can you imagine not being able to flush the toilet?
Exactly, and all of these things need pipes to go through them.
That's
I want
right.
you to take a closer look over here if you can. So this is what an old pipe looks like. This is the new one. Can you explain how they're related?
Absolutely. So this is an old unlined cast iron pipe. This in here is tuberculation. Most people know it as rust, iron oxide. This pipe goes back to the 1930s. This is a modern plastic pipe, and one of the many methods we use is to pull a big old metal slug through with a chain and cable. It bursts the pipe. It's called pipe bursting. And we pull in a plastic pipe behind it.
That is awesome. I mean, it just sounds like simple.
Yeah, it's one of the new technologies that maybe in the last 10 or 15 years, a lot of cities are going to it.
And so really they're still unsure about how long these pipes will actually last.
Yeah, but our engineers and scientists have a pretty good take. PVC has been around a long time, so there have been a lot of trials, and we expect we'll get a good 70 to 90 years out of it.
Steve Drew, I appreciate your time.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
so much
Thank
for coming in. And you might be wondering at home, what can I do to help with this problem? Well, the city is challenging you to limit your water use for one day. They hope it'll remind you how important water is to our daily lives. I put a list of some of the ways you can limit usage on my Facebook page. Just search Chad Silver, WFMY News 2.